loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aliyah if you didn't already know, and over here on this channel we do DIYs. Man, I love me a good DIY. I do hair videos, I do nail videos, I do a little bit of everything. I like to think of myself as a jack of all trades, but I'm good at all of them. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe, join the gang, because it's lit over here. Right here, this is a wig that I made myself with some $35 Amazon bundles. Yes, I got them from Amazon, and this was my first time using my sewing machine to make a wig, and I think I did pretty good. If y'all want to see that video, let me know in the comments. And right now we're turning this bad boy into that ginger goddess you seen in my intro. So to start, we got a bucket, we got some hot water, and we got a bunch of bleach packets and stuff. Each packet was like 99 cents from the hair supply store. The developer I'm using is 50 volume. It was like $2.99. So yeah, this is a very affordable project. We got $35 bundles, but we got the dollar bleaches. This probably costs $9. But yeah, we're just gonna mix that all in the bucket and then pour some hot water over it, and we're gonna get started. And I just wanted to show y'all a little up close shot of what the hair's natural color looked like. I had tried to lighten the color with just developer because I seen you could do that in a video, but it didn't work for me. I'm guessing this hair is not 100% human, which is to be expected. It was $35, but yeah, I felt like I needed some bleach, so that's how I got here. I soaked it in the developer, 50 volume developer, and it lightened it just like literally a 0.2% of a shade. So I added bleach, I did the developer, and we're basically doing the exact same thing I did, but I'm just adding water. So I guess this is called like the bleach water method. I don't know. So I don't know. I thought it would work for me. I looked up a video, it worked for them, and yeah, clearly it did work for me. I'm talking too much, let me stop. So the water I'm adding is hot water. Like, I boiled it on the stove. This is some very hot water, and I added the whole little pot of water, and the reason why I'm going in stages is because I wanted to make sure all the bleach got mixed in and all the chunks and everything, because it was some chunks in there. When you do this, make sure you're wearing gloves because bleach is going to bleach anything it touches. I bleached my socks with hair bleach, and I didn't think it would work like that, but it do work like that, so be safe. And you don't want to mess up your nails. Like, I'm in the process of growing my nails out, and the bleach will weaken your nails and literally break them off. So wear your gloves, be protected, protect your skin, because you never know if you have an allergic reaction or anything. And yes, I'm using a toothbrush to mix it up because I couldn't find anything else to work. So yes, that's what I'm doing. So I don't like to waste products. So what I ended up doing was taking little empty bleach containers and dipping it in the water, swirling it around and dipping it out. Dipping it out, what? So yes, I did that so I could get every single particle of bleach out of those packets. I want to get all of my dollars worth. Anything to help me lighten this hair. And yeah, I just continue stirring it. So now it's the fun part. Yay. So now I'm just dunking that bad boy in there like a chicken nugget, dunking it all up in there. Basically, when you're dunking it in the water, it makes it real easy for all the color to get evenly distributed. It makes it easier for all the color to get all distributed because it's water. It's getting all in the nooks and crannies. So what I'm doing is basically trying to help that process out, massaging it in, opening up some flaps or two, making sure my lace is in there because I wanted this to kind of simultaneously bleach the knots for me too. And as you can see, the water is turning a different color. I didn't know what that was all about, but hey, if the hair lightened, that's all I needed it to do. Maybe that was like the factory dye coming off. I don't know, but I just dunked it in and I submerged it in the water. I made sure all of the hair that I could possibly get to touch the water were touching the water, and then I let it sit. Now, how long I let it sit for? It was like a few hours. Like, I would check on it and it looked like it was doing anything, so I would let it sit for a few more hours. And yeah, so in the total, I think I left it in there for like 3 or 4 hours. Man, don't hold me to that. I think it was 3 hours though. Just check on the hair periodically when you do this. Check on it every hour, or depending on the type of bleach you use, because I have to acknowledge the fact that my bleach was $1, so that probably had a big part into why it took so long. Just check on your hair every 30 minutes and see like what it's looking like, how it's lightening, and if it's like to the point that you want it. Just check on your hair, and when you think it's ready to come out, pop it out. So this is what the hair looked like after I rinsed it out and let it air dry. So this was the next morning, and this is what the natural color was. It was like a light brown, a little bit of burgundy, kind of red, gingery type of situation. I was so happy with how the color turned out. It was like exactly what I was thinking, a type of ginger brown type of situation. I ain't gonna lie to y'all though. I am not gonna lie to y'all. This hair was falling off the bone when I rinsed it off. This hair was falling off the bone. It was like shedding. Once all the initial shed came out, like I didn't have a problem with it anymore. But dang, I thought I wasn't gonna have a wig anymore. I almost cried. But this is where it got after all the shedding.
To me, girl, you're so much more than gorgeous, so much more than perfect. Right now I know that I'm not really worth it. If you give me time, I